today we're here at Hart Middle School. This is our second year doing a project that I created called What If There Was an App for That? We work with 7th grade students, and we actually do brainstorming. It's really around creative brainstorming and getting them to think differently about how to solve problems and how to use technology in a creative way to address those problems.
One of the board members, Kim Corley, is a part of Deloitte, and when I found out that they do this Impact Day, I certainly asked if we could be a part of that. We submitted an application for it, and this is our second year doing the Impact Day, and it really is a great opportunity for kids to learn STEM and engineering and math skills.
I think it makes the students think about the fact of being more than just a consumer, that you can actually create something, and inspiring them to dream big and really thinking their own ideas through, so that they don't have to just buy something from somebody else. They can actually come up with something amazing on their own.
So we did this last year at Hart Middle School, and so this year we've expanded, and we're actually at 2 schools this year, both in Southeast Washington, D.C., Ward 7 and 8, and so we're also at Johnson Middle School.
Oh, it was awesome just to see the energy in the room, the young people using their creativity, just put their minds to do something brilliant with themselves and create different ideas. Often we see young people in the school studying for tests, arithmetic, English, but now they're talking about creating ideas to help get to school on time. One app I saw was talking about how to create activities while in school and communicate those activities through the app. So it was real innovative. It was a great experience for me.
It really engages the students and begins to get them to be really creative about what possibilities are for app making or how they can solve a social issue.
Impact Day, we came up with what if there's an app for that? And what we thought was that kids, they have a number of things. We talked about bullying in school, we talked about homework assignments, and we talked about lunchroom experiences. And so they really want to talk about their experience day to day at the school, and they're doing so. Even those were the ones that we offered, but the students were also able to say, I want to build an app for something else. So one student or one group, they decided to do an app for deciding what field trips they go on. So they really have been creative about what they're doing.
Well, technology is the way of the world, and the more we can get young people engaged in IT and technology, it broadens their mind just beyond sports and entertainment to show them there is a lot of money to be made in the IT field. And so this gives them a lot of exposure beyond the normal things they see every day, the things they use every day. So it's a great opportunity.
One of the biggest benefits, I believe, with the program is these kids get an opportunity to get really one-on-one experience with some volunteers, and they really have been able to explore. They come in not knowing what to expect. They come in and the shell sort of shine, and now that they're engaged, they are lighting up like a light bulb. They are engaging, they're talking about what their apps are represented, and they are smart. Some of these, I was going around, walking around and looking at some of the apps, and it's been amazing, some of the creative ideas. You'll see some later on during the day because they're going to present their ideas, and some of them are quite creative. I'm impressed.
I really see them really pushing the kids and just asking them more questions, really probing with them. The fact that they would want to come in and work with middle school students and they've never taught before is an amazing thing. Like, they're really getting them to open up, telling them a little bit about what they do career-wise, and thinking about how it can relate to what they're learning in the classroom right now. So it's great.
Yeah, well, the goal of Impact Day is to say, we as Deloitte are good corporate citizens. I mean, we are our communities. I mean, we don't separate ourselves from our communities just because we go to work. So this is really an opportunity, and you can pick the things that mean something to you. I created this project because I have a passion for kids, especially in our public school systems, where they don't necessarily get the same resources that kids in some of the suburban schools and the other places get. And so they have some disadvantages when it comes to education. So this is an opportunity for us to come in and get them excited about some technology that they may not even have exposure to. Most of these kids in this school don't have cell phones. I mean, that's not something you see, that's something that a lot of kids in the 7th grade take for granted. These kids don't have cell phones. Some of them have never used apps. They've used, maybe their parents' phone, once or twice, but they don't have this. So this is really sort of a new kind of development for them, and you can see that it gets them excited. And, personal goal as well is to get them excited about technology.